Hello, it's Michael, and I'm here with my friend Angelo the Octopus, who you saw earlier come crawling and got settled in. You saw him at the beginning of the video, kind of moving around a little bit. Now he's settled in. He's going to relax and stay there for a minute, I hope, for the duration of our video. So before we get started, we have an amazing book by Kesinger, Walking Your Octopus, and it's about Victoria, this lovely young lady here, and Otto. It's kind of like Angelo. Angelo's different. Angelo's my octopus. This is Victoria's octopus, Otto. We are going to read this book, Walking Your Octopus, and I'm very excited to have you here. Before we get started, we have shout outs. So I have a shout out to Kimber, and I have a shout out to Brady, and Angelo said hi to Brady. And a shout out to Levi, and a shout out to Mimsy, and Carl, and Rosemary, I think is the baby's name. And last but not least, a huge shout out to Amari. Amari, Uncle Michael's reading this book for you, and I hope you enjoy it. This is one of my favorite books. It's got a few big words in it, but I think you'll understand, and Angelo hopes you really like it too. So let's start. Walking Your Octopus. When searching for one's pet, remember that there are many octopuses in the world requiring homes. You are encouraged to seek out local cephalopod rescues and shelters before contacting breeder. Look, there he is, he's free. And there's little puppers here, and looks like a canary and some birds. And look, she fell in love as soon as she saw him. And his name's Otto, by the way. One often encounters difficulty avoiding the impulse to spoil one's pet with toys. However, these items cannot compare to the hours of enjoyment an imaginative young octopus can have with just an empty box. Look at that. Hygiene is very important. Create a schedule and routine for bath time and stick with it. Young octopuses need structure in their lives to create a sense of security. Please remember that one's pet is a living creature and not an accessory. Always be mindful of its dignity. And look, she's taking a picture of him, and he's got a lollipop. Cephalopods are extremely intelligent. Right, Angelo? He says right. And thusly require constant stimuli. Teaching them tricks is a great way to satiate their desire for an activity. During its first few months of growth, one's pet may exhibit a surprisingly voracious appetite. Be prepared for many a midnight feeding. Octopuses have very keen eyesight and impeccable taste. Their aesthetic sense has inspired runway couture from Paris to Milan. Her Majesty the Queen raised eyebrows among the gentry when she was seen adorned in cephalopodic styling at the Cheltenham Gold Cup. Gosh, I hope I said that right. One will soon find that many of one's more vexing daily routines are now a breeze thanks to the dexterity of the octopus. See, he's helping her out with her strings. Exercise is very important for one's pet. It is a fun way to expend all excess energy that is common in young octopuses. It provides a wonderful bonding experience for owner and pet, which may even inspire a little healthy competition. I think Victoria's winning. They look like they're having a lot of fun, though. Studies show that socialization contributes to the good health and demeanor of one's pet. Dog parks are an excellent source of enrichment for one's octopus and an ideal oasis for one to catch up on some reading and other competitive pursuits. But look, all the puppers love him. See? They're sitting on him and licking him. One's pet octopus can transform even the most mundane activities, such as waiting for the trolley, into a wonderful pastime. In order to ensure that one's modesty remains intact, be mindful of any gentleman passersby below. Good behavior should be rewarded. One should utilize special treats to show one's pet it is loved. Octopuses have been known to migrate over great distances. The exact purpose of these trips remains a matter of speculation within the scientific community. Some theorize that this urge is somehow related to their desire for companionship. Frequent participation in sporting activities will ensure the development of good sportsmanship. Locate cephalopod athletic clubs in one's area as soon as possible, since enrollment there is at a premium. In one widely publicized football exhibition, a team of octopuses beat the men from the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railroad Company 1-0. This was in fact due to an errant ruling by a referee in training. However, the call was upheld as a gesture of good faith to the animals. Now what they're doing is they're playing croquet. And they take these mallets and hit the ball, and there's his ball, and he's got 2 mallets. It is widely known that cephalopods have perfect pitch. It is a less well-known fact that they have a great sense of rhythm as well. It is recommended to allow at least 1 meter, that's 3 feet here in the US, circumference around the performing animal, lest one be struck by an enthusiastic trombone slide or fall victim to an errant glockenspiel. Octopuses have highly sensitive dermatological receptors that can be employed to look after one's complexion while enjoying a holiday at sea. Though certain octopuses have been bred to live on land, it is important for them to have tethered to their heritage. Octopus females can lay upwards up to 200,000 eggs, so it is suggested that they find a stationary shop that will sell birthday cards in bulk. With all those babies, that's a lot of octopuses. Regular checkups with one's veterinarian are a must. These visits can be challenging, but it's best to remain calm and help create a stress-free environment. It has been noted that humming the tune of God Save the Queen can soothe the octopus into a calm, meditative state. The adventurous spirit of the octopus is infectious. After spending time with them, you will find yourself attempting many activities that might have heretofore been out of range of one's more mundane lifestyle. Changes of scenery and climate are ways to rejuvenate the most frazzled soul. Daily trips are a must for those looking to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. Try to find ways to incorporate the talents and abilities of one's pet into playtime. The octopus's unique skill set should not be squandered. Now, if you notice, see Otto here, he's kind of blending into the background. It's one of the secrets that octopuses have. Right, Angelo? So they can hide in their background. Keep away from predators. Pets always enhance the holiday experience. Involving them in one's yearly traditions is a sure way to create lasting memories. See what he's doing there? He's carving up the pumpkin. He's doing a really good job, too. Halloween, my favorite time of year. Vitamin D is required for the chromatophores in the octopus skin cells to achieve a healthy saturated color. Take advantage of good weather and get outdoors. The fresh air and sunshine will do wonders for both of your complexions. When housebreaking one's pet, it is important to deal with mistakes sternly to correct them, but one should remember that accidents happen. Training one's domesticated cephalopod should be a positive experience for both owner and pet. So if you see this black, this is ink. An octopus, when they get scared or they get frightened or surprised, sometimes they squirt ink out as a form of defense. So it looks like he might have got frightened by something. An octopus's palate can be quite sophisticated. It is suggested that one's octopus be notified of any food allergies before opening up one's kitchen. He's making a big dinner and a pie and something on the stove and all these veggies. Good job, Otto. Good judgment is recommended whilst considering whether or not to bring one's pet to certain social gatherings. The reader not be reminded of the unpleasantness that resulted when the Lady Lefanta of Cardiff brought her octopus to a garden party held in honor of the visiting Swedish consulate. The hullabaloo that resulted could have been avoided if the young lady had employed discretion. They look a little frightened to me, but not every day you have a cephalopod at a tea party. Cephalopods can be quite protective of their owners. One must remember to reserve time for oneself, but be on the lookout for signs of separation anxiety. A sea salt bath and coral scrub are the best way to unwind after a long day. A word of caution, however, always test the temperature of a bath that has been drawn by one's octopus, as cephalopods generally prefer cold water conditions and assume that humans do too. Training one's pet is no doubt an exhausting endeavor. Long hours and little sleep can be trying. No matter how difficult it might be at times, remember that if one takes care of one's octopus, it will return the favor in kind eightfold, because it has 8 arms. Oh, and there he is. Otto's going to sleep inside his octopus tank, and Victoria's resting after reading her book. He's got a little mobile and a little octopus and balls. All right, there it is, walking your octopus with Victoria, Otto, me, and Angelo. We'd like to say thank you so much for joining us. Stay safe. If you want a shout out, put something in the comments below. Maybe I'll open those up or something. Or send me a message, and I'll be happy to try to see if I can include you in the comments next time so you can have your own personal video. So thank you very much for joining us. Angelo and I, Otto and Victoria, we'd love to having you. Please stay safe, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, let us know. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.